think we'll wait. We'll light the watermelon. Let me share this out. I think we'll wait. We'll light the watermelon. Let me share this out. What's up, LC? How's it going? We are in eclipse season, and I'm sure the collective is feeling it by now. What's going on, 616? Dark Skin Mia, Carolina, Swagger Daddy, Satan, Professor Bob. I was jamming to R&B all day. Welcome in, Miguel, user 145627763, Christine. So I just wanted to come on for a minute and talk a little bit about these energies that we are in right now. I know many are feeling like a roller coaster, a lot of mixed emotions, mixed feelings, risky type energy. I know we got let me see, we've got, oh, what did I do with that eclipse chart? What is this? A solar return. Damn, I don't know what I did with that. I was gonna look at where the planets are for the eclipse, but I'm pretty sure they're exactly opposite of where they are on this chart. That's right. I know we have Jupiter's conjunct Uranus coming in, and this is this energy of like unexpected feelings, perhaps. It's unexpected wish fulfillment. Really is got this undertone of like something you've been wanting to manifest, something that you've been really wanting, but at the same time it's almost like it's coming in a very unexpected way, perhaps a way that literally breaks all the rules. Uranus is the unorthodox, right? It's the planet that's kind of like out of the box type, very non-linear, unexpected type energy. So I feel like that's really playing a big role. What else? We just had Mars enter Pisces, which brings about energy towards the more dreamy realms, the more like wishful, nostalgic type energy. Thank you guys for tapping the screen when you join. Wishful, nostalgic type energy. Thank you guys for tapping the screen when you join. What's up, Justin and Natalia? Let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling, if you've been feeling this. It feels like a roller coaster to me, at least my experience. It just feels like a lot of highs, a lot of lows. So it feels really good, and at the same time, it feels kind of chaotic, unexpected. There could be some, and we think of we're in eclipse season. So what is an eclipse? It's a big ass shadow, right? So what's up, Samantha? So if we think of, I mean, this energy could make us think of, or, you know, have some realizations around some of our own ways of thinking, our own morale, our own, you know, what we feel is best for us, what we feel is wrong. Thank you, little boss. Let's get some cards out here. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling this energy yet. I know I tend to experience it. There's a group of us that seems to experience it a little earlier. So I know this is really next week's, is it next week? What is today? Yeah, I think it's next week, or even a little further, even more than a week, energy, but it's definitely coming in strong for me. Lots of patterns of unions, and remember, it's the micro to the macro. So when there's, you know, smaller reunions, there's also potential for bigger, like, soul reunions. At least that's usually how I experience it, for those that are like in tune with spirit and to these, you know, other layers of consciousness that are available to us. You can recognize the macro and the micro, the bigger. We got reunion, soul ties. It's the first card that came out. With avoidance, stalemate. So I feel like this is, yeah, I just feel like it's showing you something that you weren't looking at. Something that you were maybe avoiding looking at. And there's a feeling also like that whatever this reunion is, it might not work. Or there's some reason why it just maybe doesn't like feel like it, you know, it could grow. Maybe it really does feel like it could grow, but at the same time, it's very confusing energy. It's very, you know, Uranus is confusion, but look on the bottom, we've got truth and expression. So I feel like it's going to be really important that you are like vocalizing and communicating whatever it is that you're going through, especially with whoever it is that you're going through it with. Okay, it's not the time to hold back or to, you know, play small. You could learn a lot. You can really learn a lot in just kind of voicing your opinion and letting, and also it's just a healthy relationship skill, right? To actually communicate instead of holding. You don't want to hold on to that energy. You know what happens when we don't allow energy to flow through and we restrict it, we end up causing dis-ease within our body, right? It's all a metaphor. Your body is always listening. Let's see. Pluto, transformation, and Pluto, dang it. Oh wait, I got my other phone right here. I can just pull up this chart real quick because I feel like there's something that wants to be looked at. Crazy as that sounds, I know, but that's how it works. All right, I'm gonna look. Let's see, current planets, and then I'm gonna look at the 8th at not on the right page. Hold on. The 8th, what time is the freaking solar eclipse at? I forgot. Like noon, I think. Oh, 2:21 p.m. and that's Eastern time. I think Eastern time is an hour. Is it an hour above Central? So I'm just gonna put, well, it should show me when I put in the date here. Hold on. So it's at 2:21. So it's almost 2:22. It's stepping into 2:22. The next minute. Twos are literally these reunions, right? It's literally these soul ties. So that makes sense. And it's in Aries, which is reconstructing ourself, right? Aries is big fire energy. It's ruled by Mars, which is also fire energy. So it's double fire. And it's the first house, right? Aries is the self. It's your persona. It's what lights you up. And with Pluto is the transformative planet. We got higher self-activation. Jupiter, I knew Jupiter was playing a role here. Okay, hold on. Let me follow these planets real quick. Let's see. Where's my little sorry, I should have been, I guess you can't really plan for this type of thing, but all right. It's okay. Pluto. He's in Aquarius. So that's eccentricity right there, right? Pluto in Aquarius is Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, right? And this is what I was picking up on, Jupiter and Uranus, and now we got Jupiter, Pluto, which is ruled by Mars. But no, I just screwed myself up. Jupiter is ruled by Uranus. So Uranus, Pluto, and Jupiter are, I feel like, the more significant. You might want to look at where they are in your chart. So wherever you have 1 degree of Aquarius, for me, 1 degree Aquarius is my ascendant. So this is showing that it's really going to be affecting my chart, especially if it's like exactly at that 1 degree. And then let's see where Pluto is going to become. Oh, that's what I just did. Wait, Uranus is going to be 21 degrees 11 minutes, so 2111 of Taurus, which is about practicality. It's an earth energy, right? So it's about organizing. You could find that you might even like have the idea to completely uproot or move somewhere else, because it's big, transformative, unorthodox. It's like big life changes, or a potential for big life changes. But there's also this shadow that seems to be lurking, that because it feels like it's just so freaking unorthodox. Like it's just it's crazy. And then the higher self activation. Now Jupiter is blessings. It's abundance, right? And it's good luck, really. And so there's some kind of transformation it feels like it actually is trying to help you. And the message that I've been getting is to really pay attention to your vibrational state. If there are people that you feel very like your body responds to, if that makes sense, in a good way, then I feel like maybe you should listen to that. Okay. Also vice versa, if somebody's energy makes you tense or tight, then it's probably a sign that that's not the transformative, you know what I mean? Like that's not where you're gonna evolve. That's what's gonna hold you back. That's what's gonna restrict you. This higher self activation. Let me get a couple tarot, and then I'll pull a couple cards if anybody wants them to. Just connecting with this current energy that we're in. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, so check out where you have 19 degrees of Taurus is where Jupiter's at, and 21 degrees of Taurus is where Uranus is at. Aries is also going to be a significant zodiac sign to look at. And remember, we are in Mercury retrograde still all the way through. We'll still be in Mercury retrograde, so it's a good time for examination, like to really process and think about and plan. Don't jump the gun. Don't do anything crazy, I would say, at least until, like sign any crazy contracts, or especially with these eclipse energies we're in. I just feel like, all this unexpected energy could potentially make you do something that you don't really consider, or you don't really think it through, because it feels so good. Like it literally it feels really good. It's full of Jupiter, and it feels blessed. It feels very fated as well. But that doesn't mean you should jump into anything. Maybe, especially if this is like a relationship, just take it slow. And pay attention to the shadows that are coming up, right? The eclipse is literally a shadow. Okay, and so we're literally honestly, I feel like since the new moon in Taurus, Aries. Yeah, the new moon in Aries started off this, because the eclipse is going to be in Aries too. Started off this energy. All right. I'm rambling. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, sharing the video out. I'll pull some cards for you guys in just a minute, I swear. I just want to get a couple more for this collective energy. Yeah. Some of you may have lost someone, or that you could be still in a place of like trying to deal with like some grief from some kind of loss, whether it was, if I do feel like for some this was like actually like losing someone that you were close to, because look, it looks like, and look there, look at these shadows too. All of this metaphor, it's so beautiful. And even though this is a more, you know, it looks like she's crying and she's mourning, and then the entity of the person is right there, and this is like truly saying like you're not alone, right? We there's more, right? And there's been a significant message around this. If especially my water signs, make sure you check out the monthly readings that I put on my YouTube channel this week. If you click on my name and then you click the little Instagram logo, my YouTube channel will pop up. The water signs especially, and I think the air signs too, were really activating some gifts or potential gifts, including for some, like some of their mediumship abilities. So make sure that you're taking time to bring your mind to a calm place, especially if you're wanting these gifts or you're wanting these activations, because when our mind is going in so many places, it's literally harder for you to receive the divine blessings that are available to you. But when you, yeah, and there's this element here coming through around needing to heal from this. I feel like there needs to be a deeper understanding around death, around cycles of death and rebirth and reincarnation, and I do feel like that's for someone in here. I think that in learning more about these things, maybe you want to study or like look into out-of-body experiences, or even like some of Dolores Cannon's work, or Edward Casey. Really interesting stuff, and it really does, like I personally have experienced a lot of loss in my life, and so I've been, you know, through this quite a few times, and it's really beautiful, the understanding that can come of it, because we aren't alone. And you know, science even says that energy can't be created or destroyed, it can only transform. Okay, and they even weigh the human body at the point of death, and it becomes like, was it like 5 ounces lighter or something like that, 9 ounces lighter or something, which, you know, it's the soul leaving the body. So it's interesting. We also got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So here's these twos, right? These themes of reunions, the polarities, and it feels like, yeah, I'll get you in just a second, Savannah. Thank you. Yeah, it just feels like there's a need to make a choice here. It feels maybe like you're being ripped in two directions, and a feeling of needing to handle responsibilities as well, needing to like make sure that your priorities are in a good place, and that you're considering everyone that's involved. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Cups, and under that is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a king of the water element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups is someone that is emotionally stable, that has a pretty, you know, like compassionate, like understanding, maybe laid back sort of energy. But it's somebody that's understanding, and then behind that is Nine of Pentacles. So this is basically like wish fulfillment, something, it's manifestation of something that you have been putting out into the universe. Under that, we have the Temperance card, which speaks to, the Temperance always reminds me that we have divine guidance here, but it also speaks to balance, moderation, not being excessive. All right. Savannah. Hold on, let me get some different cards here. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Tap, 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 tap. If you can't give, tap. Tappity tap, tap. All right, Savannah. I'm gonna go with, oh shoot, what did I just do? What do I want to go with? I feel pulled. Your energy feels like it's being pulled over all those other things. It makes you feel alive, makes you feel less alone. I'm gonna go with the Lyrian deck. I just got this deck yesterday. Shout out to Now Age Imaginations, because this deck is so much better than I was expecting. Hold on one second. My kid's friend. Hold on. Deegan, call your mom. Call your mom. Right now. Okay, sorry. My son's got a friend spending the night, and his dad just texted me. All right, Savannah, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath for me, just all the way in. All the way out. Just connecting with Savannah's guides. Messages or insights for Savannah. Yeah, it feels indecisive.
Why'd you ask to get a call?
Because his dad just texted and said for him to call his mom. Yeah, it feels. Did you have a question? I was gonna say, I've been having crazy bad dreams. The intensity card just wanted to come out. That keep me up for 2 weeks. You haven't slept for 2 weeks? Or you just haven't like slept a good night? Are you being woken up at night? Or is it having trouble going to sleep? I fall asleep and I can't stay asleep. What time are you waking up? I feel like maybe you need to adjust your sleep schedule. 2 to 3 in the morning. So I don't know what your beliefs are, but for me, and I'm tingling as I'm speaking of this, when I first began my spiritual awakening, my whole sleep schedule flipped. Like, I used to stay up a lot later. Now I go to sleep a lot earlier and I wake up a lot earlier. And I also receive tons of messages around that time. So there could be, I'm curious, what are the nightmares about? Because your higher self could be trying to tell you something. It's really beautiful, the energies that we've been in lately. It's like, how can I say it? It's like, there's this excitement and this interdimensional information that's available for us if we choose to look at it. And it sounds to me like your higher self is trying to show you something. You got number 20, which we were just talking about the twos, right? Twos speak to polarity. It also speaks to a reunion, right? So, and I'm definitely pulling on reunion of the soul, right? So this is when we find balance within ourselves, the masculine and the feminine qualities. And for some, there's relationships that are forming, or being highlighted at this time. For others, it's just the relationship within yourself. And look, there's that intensity card again. Recent ones are snake bites. Oh my God. Okay. Well, snakes, meaning spiritually, is speaking to the inner teacher. It's the Kundalini energy. It's yeah, I feel like you have an activation coming, Savannah. Do you meditate at all? Look at these cards. Aren't these beautiful? And last night you ran over a child with your car. Okay, so that's a few different things. That is inner child. That is that death, reincarnation energy that I was just pulling on. I don't know if you were in here when I was speaking about it. And death, yeah, the cycles of death and reincarnation and rebirth energies, right? So it's the ending of the old and the beginning of the new. I feel like your Kundalini energy is starting to rise. I would recommend putting on some guided meditations and type in YouTube. You can type up Kundalini. I would do both Kundalini yoga and Kundalini meditations, and they're so good. And I always think of my first Kundalini activation when I really learned how to do it, and it kind of feels like taking your energy and you pull it up, kind of like you're sucking through a straw, and you so you just take your breath and eventually grow it deeper and deeper until you can feel your energy coming up here, and just surrender and into your breath and see what happens. It's the Kundalini energy invokes peace. This is the card of peace. It's about slowing down, recharging, taking a break, connecting with your inner realm. I think that's really why you're being waken up at this time, and those nightmares are there to get your damn attention, right? Because it's so interesting, the symbology of them. Yeah, well, you're being asked to face your fears. You're being asked to question everything. I think so. The snake is literally the Kundalini energy, love. Okay, you're being bit by the snake, which is your own spirit wanting to awaken. It's so dope. It's so cool. It's so magical, and it's everything. Once you really create that connection within, what begins to take place, be ready for transformation. That's all I can say, in a good way, in a really good way. But yeah, look, intensity says perception shift to alchemize situation. I would stop looking at them as scary things and start looking at them as wise teachers that have a message for you. And yeah, let me know how it works out. I hope you entertain this, because literally when I first started meditating was the first, listen, it was the first crossing. You've heard of this solar eclipse. I'm about to cry thinking about this. The first crossing took place on in September in 2017. It was the 21st of September, if I'm remembering correctly. But that was the day that I was activated. And now, and many others, many of us were activated that day. And by activated, I'm speaking about like exactly what I just described for you. The Kundalini began to awaken, the Shakti, the spirit, the subconscious, the inner, higher self. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We're stepping into this other eclipse. I would expect the 8th to be probably a pretty powerful day for you as well. Make sure you're taking time to meditate. Okay. What's up, Danielle? Jess, will me and Carrie work out or should I walk away? I hope that was helpful for you, Savannah. That's exciting. It's really exciting. I would write your dreams down and then look at the symbols. Okay, look at the symbols, like the metaphor. Spirit always moves in metaphor, so just try to decipher it and just follow me and let me know if you have any question. I always love tapping into the dream space. So, all right, Jess, go ahead and take a deep breath for me. Okay, so you got 2 cards. Well, on the bottom we have number 8, boundaries. No is yes to self-love. And then number 44, which also breaks down to an 8. 8s remind us of the connection of all things, the infinite, the expansiveness. And this is galactic victory, which speaks to victory, rebirth, and your potential, your full potential. Yeah, I feel like there definitely needs to be some kind of conversation at the bare minimum. Maybe take a moral inventory on, I don't know, how you feel you should be treated, what you deserve, and how you're being treated, perhaps. Or, I mean, it's hard to say without like knowing your situation. But the boundaries card, oh, it's a 6. It's not even an 8. Why did I think it was an 8? Okay, well, 6s are, it always reminds me of a woman giving birth. It's the there's something new being formed here. There's a new path that wants to be paved, whether that's with him. It depends, I think, probably if you can have this conversation and feel like at the end of it, you feel content to move forward, right? Yeah, absolutely, Savannah, do that. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. Yeah, so something here around boundaries, for sure. And rebirth energy, you know, what do you see yourself being? Like what, oh, this is what's coming through. What characteristics, perhaps, or yeah, what is that desired outcome that you actually want? And do you think that you can have this conversation and make sure that we have to treat people how to teach us, or teach people how to treat us, right, with the boundaries. So just make sure that you are expressing yourself. I think that's a really big message right now, is making sure that you are expressing yourself and not holding in or bottling all of this, you know, energy that's moving through us right now. There's so much going on. Like, there's so many mixed feelings, mixed energy. To me, it feels like a roller coaster right now. So just make sure that you are communicating and not like stashing, you know what I mean, the energy. What's up, Bruce? Gers girl? Bethany. Will Andrew and Bethany go out romantically? Yeah, that's that mixed energy coming in again. The hell? It's like opposites. Hold on. You have 2 cards and they basically are the opposite of each other. That's the energy that we're in right now. Ooh, the Justice card, Master number 11. 11 is a teacher. Okay, it's also an opportunity to heal, to merge the 2 into the 1, and you got the merge here. 37 breaks down to a, I'm sorry, 34 breaks down to a 7. 7's a very analytical number, so you could be like really in your head right now. Again, we are in Mercury retrograde, so we don't want to make any, and with all of this Uranus energy, just be careful about making big decisions. Because I really feel like this Mercury retrograde is really being activated with all this Aries energy, with all this eclipse energy. Mars in Pisces makes us dreamy. It makes us kind of, not maybe thinking very clearly. But at the same time, it does feel like there's something closing out, but there's something deepening. The merge speaks to, it says, in the depths rests the treasure. So there's something within you that needs to be recognized, I think. And then 31 breaks down to a 4. 4 creates stability. Okay, planetary cycles, and this speaks to, and this is what I was talking about, the opposite. It's closing out cycles, completion, moving forward. Okay, so I would expect a lot of realizations to come in the next couple days, and a lot of new beginnings as well. So, just because you got the planetary cycles card, it could just mean that something else is closing out. You know what? This energy right now is just so freaking unexpected. It's so like up and down. I feel like any of these situations could go either way. Really, it depends on what you learn, what you consider, but there is this aspect of our higher self that is being activated. So make sure that you are considering that, like that this is to my best, outcome, to my highest self's path. Okay. This justice, we just had the Libra full moon in and lunar eclipse on the 25th. Justice is the hands of the scales of justice. So there's balance that's coming. I know it feels like a lot. Make sure that you're grounding. Make sure that you're meditating, you guys. It'll help you so much in this energy. I'm telling you. What's up, Boet? How are you? Boet, I have a card for you. Mission Possible. Number 5 speaks to change, transformation. It says you're going to succeed in everything that you do. I love that. It looks like his head is like his crown chakra is being lit up. This is your center of your connection to all that is, right? Your source. And it looks like he's on this pedestal. So there's some kind of success coming for you, love. You are very welcome, Teresa. You guys tap the screen for me. Hold on, I need some coffee. Hello, Cora. Cora Jean. My mom's middle name was Jean. My daughter is Angelina Eva Jean. She's got her grandma on both sides middle name. I combined it because her dad's middle name was Eva, and my mom's middle name was Jean. So it's Angelina Eva Jean. Ooh, number 12 just came out. I feel like this is a collective reading right here. 11 and 12. So this is movement forward, but it could also be a step back, right? Because it came out actually 12, 11. So it could feel like you're taking a step forward and taking a step back. There's more of that roller coaster energy that I've been feeling. Both of these are really divine numbers. The 12 is seen all through, everything, through our calendar system, through our zodiac system. And the 11 is a master number, which speaks to the teacher, the healer, the awakened soul, the person on this spiritual mission to awaken to spirit, or your higher self, your soul, aspects. The infinite path speaks to, I love this card, options, time travel, the quantum reality, and freedom to choose. Yeah. Have you guys ever done any quantum jumping with water? I'm gonna make one of those videos this week. I promise I will. I've been saying I'm gonna do it forever. Quantum jumping with water is so much fun. It's really easy too. You literally just take 2 cups of water and you write your intentions on a piece of paper, on 2 pieces of paper, where you're at now and where you want to be on the other paper. And then you tape them and you picture while you're like taping them, and I'm sure there's different ways to do it too, but and then so you pour the old cup, this path, right, the cup that speaks to the energy you're in now, into the new cup and mix the waters and then drink it. It's really good. Logan, hold on, I feel like there's another message here. Okay, the central heart, I didn't touch on this one at all, and then I'll get you, Logan. Master number 11, very spiritual number. This speaks to partnerships, soulmates, clarity, and heart guides. And with this energy, it's like you have the freedom to choose. There's a path that's being opened for you, but it's up to you to take it or not. It's a time of gates opening, opportunity, inspiration, resources. The resources card also speaks to observation, looking at like introspection, trying to navigate through your inner realms a little bit. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Logan. You got number 18. 18 breaks down to a 9, the magical number of 9. Dimensional shift. Manifestation. Harmony. Turning your dreams into reality. So for this card, for this manifestation, you've got to tap into your feminine energy, the open, receptive energy, and I'm hearing be the change you want to see, be the vibration of that which you want to attract. Okay. Yeah, the more that you can find love within yourself and raise your vibration, the more you'll be on this path. Does that make sense? But we live in this matrix where all is possible. It's pretty dope. All right, let's see. I'll get a couple more. Teresa. Hey, we are one. Teresa. I think it depends if you really want to make it work. The card that came out for you is the Magician. The Magician knows how to use the elements to his favor. He knows how powerful his words are and the story that he tells. Right? So if you want him and yours relationship to last, I would say find solutions. I would say you know, it really boils down to what you really want, right? So it's time to, I think, get really honest about, you know, what it is that you actually want. There could be some self-imposed restrictions here. We got the King of Wands, so I don't know if he's fire energy or if this is just a masculine energy that is full of kind of upbeat, fiery energy. Does he feed your fire? You know, does he lift you up? Does he inspire you? These are all important things to consider. Or is there some betrayal going on? You know, is he on some sneaky shit? There is hope here, but you're gonna have to put in the work if you want to keep this relationship. I think it is possible. But look at her, she's going to work, and she's the Queen of Wands, which is the King of Wands' mate, right? So big fire energy out here, and they probably be doing good. Doing projects together, finding things that inspire each other, things that light each other up. I think is going to be really important. Your ex of 33 years. Are you guys fire signs? That's all the fire: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, either way, it's saying to, you know, fire is the element of passion, of so maybe there needs to be some more passion here. In order. You're an Aries. He's a Scorpio. Okay, so you have to consider how a Scorpio moves, right? A Scorpio is a water sign, which is very much in their inner realms. Right? Water signs can easily, especially Scorpio and Cancer, can easily go into their shell if they don't feel very comfortable. If they feel, you know, if they feel uncomfortable. So how can you make, oh, look, there's the King of Cups. And that's the King of Water signs. So you got a King of Wands, and yeah, so this is probably saying, you know, you need some more you're a fire sign, so he needs to bring you inspiration, and you need to be there for him emotionally. Okay, the water element is about emotions. Like, they're very much emotional beings, whereas fire element is more about passion and raw intensity and you know, your fire. So if you can find a way to balance each other out by working with each other's element, you might find that you find some solutions that way. Each other's element, you might find that you find some solutions that way. Potential, and with all of this Aries energy, what the hell? Kids outside screaming. Aries energy likes to start things. It's the first zodiac, right? And it's full of passion and fire, and so things can be intense, and there could also be false starts in this energy. I talked about this a little bit last week. False starts, meaning because there's so much passion, there's so much fire. Like I said, Aries, okay, so an eclipse in itself triples the energy that we're in, right? And we're in double fire energy, tripled, basically. And then we also have a lot of dreamy, fantastical energy as well, which could kind of sweep us away and you know, make us very dreamy, kind of wishful, with Mars and Pisces. And we've got this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction that will be taking place right after the solar eclipse. So there's so much going on. Like, why am I feeling something right in here? There's just a lot. It was weird. I just got like a Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. Make sure that you're grounding. A real simple way to ground is just to picture, imagine, or pretend, visualize that there's roots just growing out from your seat or your feet, whatever's touching something, and just see them going deep, 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 deep into the ground. And then you could even like see them, picture them attaching to Gaia, Mother Earth, and just connecting you, and you can feel even like a little tug to connect, and it's simple as that. And you know, so it's such an important skill to learn how to ground and to practice it often, especially in these energies, I think. So I think I'm gonna bounce now. It was fun. I hope you guys received some insights. Make sure that you do follow. Check out my YouTube. I'm really working on growing my YouTube channel right now. If you click my name and then click the little Instagram logo, my YouTube channel will pop up. I don't know why it's that way, but that's how they have it on TikTok. And what's up, Will? What's up, brother? I also do have the subscription program activated here on TikTok. If you're like, Devin, I love your work, I wanna support your channel. It's $5.99, and then as a Star Fam member, yeah, I'm getting a pain right here. It's weird. I don't know if somebody has something going on right there. You just breathe through it. I have the subscription program. Anytime I see my Star Fam come in here, I do offer more in-depth readings, and they always skip the line, so it's a good deal. It's $5.99 a month, and you get plenty of readings anytime you see me live. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Make sure you follow me. Check out the YouTube. I love you guys. Sending love, so many blessings. Hang on tight. It's a roller coaster, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. For sure. Love you guys.